In this video, we're going to graph y is equals to a times x minus h squared plus k. So in this form, this is called the vertex form, where our vertex is our h and k. So the sign of the h and k must follow. So if it is minus here, the values of this must be minus. But if for example, it became x plus 2, so change the sign and we're going to have negative h and k. So if we also have here minus k, so the sign of our k will be changed. It will become a negative k. So let's have an example. So let's proceed to the key concepts. So if we have, for example, y is equals to 2x minus h squared plus k, so we have negative y is equals to 2 times x minus 3 squared minus 1. So we have here the values of h. We are just going to copy the 3. While for our value of k, we will change the sign, since we must follow that in order to get a positive k, the sign must be, or the operation must be in addition. But since the operation here is subtraction, we're going to copy the sign. So it became 2 become 3, then for our y is negative 1. So next example, we have this one. So y is equals to negative 3/4 times x plus 1 squared plus 3. So we have here our h is positive 1. So since we follow a negative of sign subtraction operation in the formula, we will change this from positive 1, it will become negative 1. And since the rk is just at ease, so the sign are just the same, so we are just going to follow the number, so it's positive 3. Okay, let's proceed to the axis of symmetry. So the axis of symmetry is equal to x equals to h. So here, if we are already given the coordinates of the vertex, it is easily to find the axis of symmetry, because the axis of symmetry is just the value of our x, which is, in this example, we have 3. And for our second example, we have negative 1. Next, we have stretch or compression factor related to y is equals to x squared. So we have here a, so that a refers to the stretch or compression factor relative to y is equals to x squared. So following the format, we can already identify our a. So our a for this first example is 2, while for our second example, we have negative 3/4. And then for the opening of direction, so if our a is greater than 0, it open upwards, or if the a is positive, the opening of the parabola is upward, then we'll be having a minimum point. And for our a, if our a, for example, here is negative 3/4 or less than 0, expected or automatically, if your a has a negative sign, the opening of the parabola is downward. So if we have a downward parabola, the vertex is called a maximum point. So we have here the graph of the parabola. So since it opens, we already have the vertex. We'll plot the vertex first. So we have 3 and -1. So it is 3 on the x-axis. Then for the y, we're going to go downward and then graph. So that is the graph of this first equation. And also we have, it is located to the right since we have x is equals to 3. So it's positive 3. So x is 3. And then it opens upwards since R2 is positive, and we also have the minimum point. Okay, because minimum is the lowest point and the arrow are going upward, so this is our minimum point. And for the second example, our maximum point, because it's downward, so the vertex here is our maximum point. For the values of our x, so set of real numbers. So both examples have set of real numbers. And for our y, we have if it is less than 0, if a is less than 0, if a is greater than 0, y must be greater than or equal to -1. But if has a is less than 0, y must be less than or equal to the y-intercept. So -1 is our y-intercept, positive 3 is our y. Okay, if a. Now let's go to communicate your understanding. So why is the vertical line through the vertex called the axis of symmetry? Illustrate with an example. So I use this graph to illustrate the axis of symmetry. So we have, it passes through the vertex. So the axis of symmetry here is it passes to -2, so x is equals to -2. So this is x is equals to -2. Yep. It is called the axis of symmetry because it divides the parabola into symmetrical or symmetric. It means it has the same value or the same amount of space. So symmetrical, they can be divided because of the line. This parabola is divided into two equal side or parts. So that is why it is called the axis of symmetry. When describing the transformation from y is equals to x squared plus y is equals to 2x squared, you say that it has been stretched vertically by a factor of 2 instead of compressed horizontally. Explain why vertical stretches are used in descriptions. So it is important because we can identify how wide our parabola is. So the values of x, the value of y depends on our value of x. So when y is just when we change the value of x, the y will be affected. So why vertical stretches are used in descriptions. So vertical stretches, because we have here the x as our the x that has the second degree, so it is important or to describe the transformation to the stretch, or based on the vertically stretching. Proceed in this number 3. Which equation is correct for the graph shown? Explain your reasoning. So we have here a graph, and we are tasked to find what is the correct equation of this graph. So we have here the vertex is -3 and -2. So they all have the right value of h and k. So what is the difference is our a. So in the first equation, it only has an a of 1. For the second equation, 1/3. For the third is 1/2 and -2. So in order to find the correct equation, is we are going to get a point here where our parabola passes. So we can have here the point. So we have here a -1 and 0 point. So that coordinate or that point passes through the parabola of this parabola. So we have 0, -1. And we have a formula of y is equals to a times x minus h squared plus k. All we have to do is to substitute the value of x and y to this formula or format. We have -1. So our goal here is to find the value of a. So -1 times a. 0 minus our k, h is we have 2, and then squared plus our k is -3 minus 3. So -1 is equals to a. Okay, -2 squared minus 3. -1 a. So -2 times -2, it's +4 minus 3. Okay, you can transfer -3 to another side. So we have -1. It will become a +3 is equals to 4a. We have 2 is equals to 4a. We're going to divide both sides to get the value of a. The result is a is equals to 2/4 or 1/2. 1/2. So we'll find 1/2 here. So we have letter C. So letter C is our answer. For this problem, our answer is letter C. Okay. This will be easy because it is just the same with the key concept. So the vertex here, for example, we have a is equals to x minus 4 squared. So the vertex here is 4, 0. The axis of symmetry is x is equals to 4. The stretches is 1. Direction of the opening, it's opening upward. And the minimum point is 4, 0. The values of x, a set of real numbers, and the value of y are y is greater than or equal to 0, and so on. It's just easy. Okay, so how about let's proceed to let us sketch each parabola in question number 1. So we'll have letter C, letter B. Okay, let's have letter B. So the graph of letter B looks like this. So the vertex is 2, -4, and stretches to 1. Or with no vertical stretches. So let's proceed to write an equation for the parabola with vertex. So we can have the answer of number 3. We have y is equals to x plus 2 squared plus 3. So it opens upward with no vertical stretches. Number 4, we have at vertex. Okay, so it's vertical stretch of factor 2. So we have y is equal to 2 times, so we have x here, -3. It's going to be x plus 3 squared because we have y as 0. For number 1, I've corrected it already. So instead of positive, we have a -2 squared plus 3. Next, we have write an equation for the parabola with vertex at. Okay, so we have y. The compressed factor is 0.3, so we have 0.3 is equals to, so vertex 4, positive 4, so we have x minus 4 squared. Since it's -1, we have -1. That will be the equation. We have here given a graph or parabola. Our task to find the equation. So first we are going to cite the x. Vertex is already 4 minus 3. All we have to do is to find the vertical stretch. So again, we are given the points that passes to this parabola. We have 2, 4. So in order to find the value of a, substitute this value. So we have 4 as our y, and then equal to a. X is 2 minus our h. So we have the vertical here, 4 squared plus our k is 0. After that, going to factor this one. So we have a is equals to -2 squared plus 0. We have 4 is equals to a times 4. So we have 4a. Divide 4. A is equals to 1. So our a here is 1. We could just simply, the equation is just simply y is equals to 1 times again y is equals to 1 times x vertical minus 4 squared. No need to write the plus 0 because it is understood that it has 0. So in order to find the value of a, we have a is equals to negative 1. So just substitute the value of the vertex and the value of x and y. We are going to use the point or coordinates negative 1 and 4 because it passes through the parabola. And after that, the result is negative 1. So a is negative 1, so we can conclude that our equation is y is equals to negative 1 times okay, so times x plus 3 squared. So that will be the equation for this graph. That's all. Thank you.